A to Z of the Klassiker. A is for Atmosphere, German for atmosphere. Think the yellow wall in Dortmund. Think how loud the Bayern fans are at the Allianz Arena. And think about those crazy fans at the front of the crowd with the megaphones.
For the last time, has anybody seen my megaphone?
B is for beer, which is German for lemonade. Ha, just kidding. Beer. The Bayern team go to Oktoberfest every year to drink the beautiful beer. And of course, to show off their hot legs in lederhosen. C is for the Champions League Final 2013. Bayern triumph 2-1. Poor old Jürgen Klopp wasn't so heavy metal that day. D is for DFB Pokal, which is the German Cup. It was the Klassiker in the final in 2012, where Dortmund won their first League Cup double ever.
And handed Bayern the heaviest final defeat ever. Boom.
Now this final Jürgen Klopp did enjoy. E is for Echte Liebe, which is Dortmund's slogan. What does it mean, I hear you ask?
True love.
Oh, too cute. F is for fantastisch, like this goal scored by Thomas Müller.
More like Captain Fantastisch.
G is for Goetze, the man who played for Dortmund, Bayern, and Dortmund again. The question is, will he remember to wear the correct kit in the next Klassiker? H is for Heiko Herrlich, the Dortmund player with the sweet-tasting neck. What? I assume it tastes good, as that's why Oliver Kahn tried to bite it.
Uh-oh.
I is for Eike Immel. At just 17, he made his goalkeeping debut for Dortmund in the 1978 Klassiker. He remains their first choice for another 8 seasons. It's another goalkeeper for the letter J, as Dortmund's massive striker Jan Koller put on the gloves in the Klassiker 2002. Jens Lehmann was sent off for being a naughty boy, and as Dortmund had already made all of their subs, big Jan Koller stepped into the goal. He made some great saves, although Dortmund still lost, and he ended up knocking the ref over by accident. Oops. K is for Kloppo, arguably Dortmund's greatest ever manager. The Klassiker isn't quite the same without heavy metal Kloppo. Will he be back one day? Let's hope so. L is for Lewandowski, Bayern's Polish goal machine.
And to think I very nearly signed for Blackburn Rovers in England. If it wasn't for this Icelandic ash cloud stopping my plane, I may never have come to Germany.
Thank goodness for volcanoes. M is for Mill, Frank Mill to be precise. Frank Mill completed the first miss in the Klassiker history in 1986. N is for niemals aufgeben, meaning never give up.
I love Rick Astley.
I said never give up, Thomas, not never gonna give you up.
Never let the details get in the way of a good joke.
O is for Oktoberfest. Remember what I said about Bayern and their lederhosen? Well, maybe they should play the Klassiker in the same way. People want sexy football after all. P is for Christian Pulisic. Not many USA players make it big in the Bundesliga, but Pulisic is the best.
Thanks.
And he sure loves playing against Bayern.
I sure do.
Q is for Qual, which means agony in German. There's been a lot of Qual for Dortmund recently, but the Klassiker always gives them the chance to turn things round. R is for Arjen Robben. The Flying Dutchman is known for his great dribbling skills and cutting in from the wing to score some beautiful long-range goals. What a player! S is for Schadenfreude, which means to be happy about someone else's misfortune. I think it's fair to say that Bayern have enjoyed plenty of Schadenfreude recently, but the Klassiker always gives Dortmund the chance to turn things round. Deja vu. T is for Titelkampf, the title race. I wonder who will finish first this year. U is for Unbesiegbar, which means invincible. Bayern were unbesiegbar for 53 Bundesliga games from 2012 to 2014. What a team! V is for Vidal, Arturo Vidal, known for his hard tackling and aggressive style of play. Vidal has earned himself the nicknames Savoria, King Arthur, and La Piranha. Maybe we should have stopped at King Arthur. W is for Wudinho, the nickname of Marco Reus, one of Dortmund's most famous and talented footballers. X is for Lewandowski's X celebration. After all, X marks the spot. Y is for the yellow wall. It's so impressive that we've mentioned it twice. The wall of yellow is the biggest single-tier stand in Europe and creates the biggest and best noise ever. They sure know how to turn the volume up to 11. And Z is for Zuschauer, which means spectator. It's not just the Bayern and Dortmund fans who love the Klassiker. Spectators all over the world will be tuning in for the greatest game in Europe and the world. So I may be a little bit biased.
We may be rivals on the pitch, but off the pitch there's one thing we all agree on.
Subscribe now for more great Bundesliga action.
And we also agree that this A to Z should have been all about me.
What?
Cut!